Hi all, હું છું પૂજા ઝવેરી અને તમે જોઈ રહ્યા છો ગુજ્જુ મીડિયા. લાઈક, શેર એન્ડ સબસ્ક્રાઇબ. In fact, since I was a child, મને બહુ જ એ હતું કે લાઈક સાઉથના લોકોને સાઉથમાંથી ચાન્સ મળી જાય, because Bollywood obviously was like very far. So every time I used to think યાર ગુજરાતી પણ આવા અર્બન ફિલ્મ્સ અગર બને તો people like us will get a chance, but unfortunately એવું ના થયું and બહુ લેટ થયું. Till then I had made my way to south and but I'm very happy that finally I'm doing a Gujarati film. And it was my mom's dream also, okay, I should do a Gujarati film, and of course I wanted to do a Gujarati film because it's my language. So finally it's happening and I'm very happy. Okay, I cannot reveal the story of the film. It is very early to say anything about the film, but અમે just recently poster launch કર્યું હતું. It was just the first look, not even a poster, it was just the first look, and lot of people thought that it was a biopic of Sarabhai or maybe something related to his life or maybe a period film or something like that. But I wanted to make this clear that it's not a biopic, it's not a period film, it's nothing related to Sarabhai. It is inspired by his life and his inventions. We are doing a sci-fi film which has a lot of scientific elements, and being Gujaratis, we are highly inspired by, because Sarabhai was a Gujarati and he was such a big scientist, so it's just inspired from his life story. So it's like that. It's been a very pleasant and very blissful journey, because this is where I wanted to be, like all this, so many cameras, and I'm living the dream of my life. I always wanted to be here and reaching south, doing so many films. Like in a span of 3 years I've done more than 10 films, and I have 5 more films on floor, and now I'm doing a Gujarati film, and I guess a few web series are also on the way. So I think it's lovely and I'm just enjoying every bit of it. હું જ્યારથી ગુજરાતી industry as in Gujarati એરિયામાં ઇન્ટ્રોડ્યુસ થઈ રહી છું, like as I'm coming up with a Gujarati film and all that, everybody on their faces or even in their talks, it's like a big question mark. Is she a Gujarati? I mean, hello. I am a Gujarati. I'm a very શું કહેવાય દીઢ ગુજરાતી છું, અને હું સાઉથ ગુજરાત વલસાડથી બિલોંગ કરું છું. અને all my life I'm born and brought up in Gujarat. All my life I've been a pakka Gujju. Just that my language थोड़ी different है, because after my 10th I have been in Bombay for like quite a few years. Even now I live in Bombay, so maybe language is a little different. I speak most of the time in English because I belong to a South industry, and it's a basic language that I can communicate with all the industries. So that's the only reason I am a proper Gujarati and I am a pakka Gujju. Well, see, there is no comparison, because South has been established since so long and they make wonderful films. They are so experienced. I mean, yeah, there's no comparison. Obviously, Gujarati industry was established long way back. We have a lot of rural films, but with time it didn't change, and now suddenly they are coming with urban films, which is a very good thing, but it will still take a lot of time to reach there. We have seen like films like Bahubali or KGF. They are like huge films, like 200-250 crore budget, which doesn't even happen in Bollywood. એટલે બોલિવૂડ ફિલ્મ્સ કરતાં પણ they are way ahead. So obviously પ્રોફેશનલિઝમથી લઈને એક્સપિરિયન્સથી લઈને બધી જ વસ્તુમાં ડિફરન્સ આવશે, બટ આઈ એમ જસ્ટ હોપિંગ કે ગુજરાતી ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી પણ એટલું ગ્રો કરે, એન્ડ વી પ્રોબેબલી આફ્ટર અ ફ્યુ યર્સ વી કેન સે દેટ obviously Hilaro has won national award, and I'm very proud of it, and I guess even Reva for that matter. And I think હવે સારા કન્ટેન્ટ અને સારા એની મૂવીઝ આવી રહી છે, and I hope કે ગુજરાતી પબ્લિક સપોર્ટ કરે, because that is very important. What I know about South is South public follows and supports the film so much. એ લોકો કોઈ બીજી લેંગ્વેજની ફિલ્મ્સ જોવા નથી જતા, એ લોકો પોતાની જ લેંગ્વેજની ફિલ્મ જોવે છે, એ લોકોને એટલો સપોર્ટ કરે છે. તો I would ask the audience to support Gujarati films so that we can also grow equally. See, it was there since a long time that I want to do a Gujarati film. A lot of films also came to me, ઘણી scripts આવી મારી પાસે, but that wow factor was missing. ના યાર ડેબ્યુ કરવું છે તો આની જોડે નહીં, આ સ્ક્રિપ્ટ કે આની સાથે નહીં. But this was last Diwali, I guess, when I had been to the premieres of Sharto Lagu, and I loved the film. After coming out of the film, I just said one thing, that it is a very well-made film, because in terms of, obviously the content and everything matters a lot, but in terms of making, in terms of production values, it was a very nice film. And you know, script તો સારી ઘણી બધી હોય છે, પણ એને જ્યારે તમે સરખી રીતે પુટ અપ નથી કરી શકતા તો એ સ્ક્રિપ્ટ આખી you know વેસ્ટ થઈ જાય છે. So for that matter, I love the making and the production values of Sharto Lagu, and I just hoped કે આવી કોઈ પ્રોડક્શન યા આવી કોઈ ડિરેક્શનમાં અગર મને ફિલ્મ મળશે તો definitely I would do it. And just after 3 months, I guess, because I think Neeraj sir spotted me at the premieres of Sharto Lagu, and then after 3 months I got a call from him and he said, I am Neeraj Joshi, and I was like, okay. And he thought that I don't know him, but obviously I knew him because I loved his making. So yeah, and then quickly I said yes, I'm doing it. And then I got to know that obviously he's continuing it with the same team, as in Malhar is the lead, and I was like, okay, this is it, I'm gonna get introduced with this film. So I was very happy. Me and Malhar were friends before this film. We knew each other, and he's a fun person to work with, as in we have like time of our life when we are on sets, because मजा पड़ी जाए, literally मजा पड़ी जाए. We do so much of मस्ती, and the kind of like, see again the difference with South and Gujarati industry is, અહીંયા અમે લોકો ફૂલ ઓન મસ્તી કરતા હોય એકબીજા સાથે, એટલા બધા સાથે જમવાનું, બધા આખી ટીમ સાથે જમવાનુંથી લઈને everything is like just like a family. અને સાઉથમાં obviously we have like we are very professional, we don't much of course we gel with people, but it's on some other level, and here it's like a family. બધા નીચે જાતે બેસી જાય, full on મસ્તી કરતા કરતા જમતા હોય, ટેક ના પહેલા cameraman कहे take ત્યાં સુધી અમે લોકો મસ્તી કરતા હોય. So it's like that, so it's fun. Yeah, I have been in Gujarat for quite a few years, but ત્યાર પછી હું બોમ્બે રહી છું, અને બોમ્બેમાં I think Bombay is dominated by Gujaratis. So એવા factors નથી કે I really miss Gujarat, but after going to South I miss food. Oh god, thepla, dhokla and all that. I'm a foodie and I love food, Gujarati food. So Gujaratનું food miss થાય, and people, because Gujaratis are all happy-go-lucky, and when you go out you don't always find those happy-go-lucky people, because people are like very professional, and I meet people at some other professional level, so I miss that, and I miss my family. I would say that industry itself is at a level where we need more actresses, we need more actors to come up and to encourage the industry. So I feel that as of now there is no competition, we need more good actors, and I feel that a lot of other girls also should come up. Like I have taken a very big initiative by coming from Gujarat and going to the South and doing good films, because જ્યારે હું 2015 માં ગઈ હતી South, it was like everybody was in a shock that getting into the film industry, a Gujarati girl getting into the film industry and going and doing South films was a very big thing. So but now that we are coming up with Gujarati films also, I feel કે બહુ બધી છોકરીઓએ પણ અને familiesએ પણ support કરવો જોઈએ, because industry is just like another office that you work, maybe an MNC or maybe any other field. So I feel that જે ગુજરાતી, I mean not just Gujarati but industry ને જે stereotypical view મળે છે લોકોનો કે film industry એટલે ના જવું, so I feel that should not be there, and people should encourage more good actresses. And coming to your question that what kind of role I want to play, I want to play all kind of role. I want to do a historical film for sure, which I've been telling everywhere in all my interviews. So yeah, a historical character, and competition, I don't feel as of now that there is much competition in Gujarati industry, but I feel કે થવી પણ ના જોઈએ અને નવા સારા actors આવવા જોઈએ. Yeah, actually Mission Mangal has come up, and I feel very blessed that it has come on the right time because on the same day we launched our first poster. So I am very happy because 90% of the work was done by them. They have introduced the ISRO, and Vikram Sarabhai ના પણ જે પણ inventions છે કે એમણે જે એમનું જે effort છે ISRO માં, So all that is already established. So when it comes to our film, it will be easier for people to understand what we are trying to say. And people who will not even know about his inventions, we are trying to introduce that to the world. So yeah. As if now 5 films are on floor for me, so it's very, it's very difficult. First of all, I want all those films to release, and I want them to, I'm watching it grow, so right, so I wanted to just go to the audience and let people understand what kind of characters I can play, and what else I can do with my career. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my films to get released, and then probably I can decide. Well, I was always a die-hard fan of Madhuri Dixit. I loved her, and because I myself am a dancer, so obviously I'm very much inspired by Madhuri Dixit. I love Kajol, and there are a lot of other actresses also. But to be really frank, Vidya Balan, I can say she's my role model, because first of all, when I was not in the industry, she pushed me that you should take up acting, and you should not hold yourself back. No matter what, you should try acting. And I think only after she told me, within a month or so, I got my first break. So I think she's my role model. We're still shooting. We are done with, I think, 80% of the film, and 20% of the film is yet to go. So it's very early to say when are we releasing it. We are just hoping that smoothly we finish off the shooting, and then probably we'll come out with the date. First of all my Instagram followers, and obviously everywhere in Gujarat, I'm so happy that people are receiving me so well, and even without getting launched, as in Aju tumhari movie release par nahi thi, I'm getting so much of love from you all, and it's overwhelming. I mean, I can see my articles in papers, and I can see my posters everywhere, and Instagram, oh my god, they're crazy. I mean, I love you all, and thank you for so much love before the movie is released, and I hope after the movie gets released also you give me so much love, and I hope and I promise that I'll not let you down. So thank you so much.